Hey there, y'all. Disney D Prince here today with a bit of a Barbie haul. So I went out to my local Walmart today just to pick up a few things and found that they did have some of the new Barbie Fashionistas. Not all of them. I didn't get either of the Ken dolls that I was looking for, which is a little bit disappointing because one of them is the darker toned Ken doll, which is a good body swap for the previous looks black Ken doll. So fingers crossed I find that one soon. But I did find these two, which are both really pretty. And there was also the new regular standard Barbie with the blonde hair, but there was nothing super crazy about her outfit or her face or anything. So she's probably gonna be a pass for me, unless I find her for like $4 or something like that later on. But I did find most of the new accessory outfit packs, I think. Because all of these are accessory packs, and then I did find this one cute outfit, and I thought this is like a really cute little dress for like a summer theme. It's got a little beach bag. So we are going to go through them. I'm going to open up both of these dolls and show you guys a little bit more about them and do a little bit of a color match for you. And we will see what we've got going, okay? So first off, we are going to look at this Barbie. And now she is really pretty. This is Barbie Fashionista 179. She's got kind of a, almost like a, I think of like a 1950s racetrack vibe going on. She's got the black and white checkers and the flames on her shirt. She's got some cute sneakers under there. And she is on a curvy body. And she's also got these sunglasses, which thankfully are not sewed into her head. But let's take a look at some of the other fashionistas that we've got coming up. So I didn't see her in the store 180. I didn't see 183 or 177. And then I did see 181 in the store, but again, there was nothing super special about her. She just has glasses. And then there's our 179. There's our 178. And there's our 184, which is the one of the new Fashionista Kens. So I'm looking forward to a bunch of those, but not all of them. So let's give this a look. As always, I'm going to take the little staple out so we can just unzip her and get her out like this. And so here she is outside of the box. She does have a couple of staples in her head. So what I'm going to do is grab those real quick. Like that. And then do a staple clip from back here. Just because I can. Now, thankfully, with the Fashionistas, there's not a whole lot of staples on them anymore, since they switched over to the bag packaging. As you can see, she's got the articulation at the neck. She's got a bent arm, which is not always the case on some of these. Hard legs, and these are the sneakers. So it's kind of like New Balance, like dad sneakers. But she's very cute. And they're really trying to go with more of a eco-friendly packaging, kind of, because you can reuse these. I save all of these and use them to store clothes and accessories, and it just makes my life a little bit easier because I can split them up to where they're not everywhere. So here she is out of the packaging. And then her glasses are just held on with a little elastic to her hand. And then you can just pop them on her like that. And they actually fit on her face pretty well. They're not like a lot of the sunglasses that are just too tiny or a weird shape. She does have some highlights right here at the front. So she's very cute. And then this is the shirt. It's a simple Velcro at the back shirt. It's not a stretch shirt, so you don't have to worry about sliding it up. Her skirt, on the other hand, is a stretch skirt, so you do have to worry about that elastic going bad eventually. But still very cute. Very basic, which I love. I love a nice basic piece of clothing for Barbie. But again, there is that curvy body. And just to show you guys a little bit of the difference, here is my new Barbie looks, or Barbie style curvy. I did put her in an AliExpress dress, which is, I think, perfect for this body type. But she is darker. And let's compare her to the new look. Actually, I'll compare her to the original looks. So here's the original looks. So she is a little bit lighter than the looks curvy in the light black doll, but that's probably gonna be your closest made to move color match if you want to keep her curvy, is this doll right here. But she is gorgeous nonetheless. But yeah, I like this head, and then we'll take a look at this makeup. There's a little bit of that gold glitter eyeshadow just right there in the corners. The printing on her eyes is really well done. The eyebrows have a little bit of a fleck to them. She's got a little bit of a shimmer lip, as you can see, but it's not too much. There's not too much glitter on her face, which I love. And then those are the shoes. Again, they're white, but they have like a tinge of blue to them. So we are going to set her off to the side and take a look at her sister. So here she is. Again, we're going to take this little staple out. Just makes our lives easier. Okay. And again, hold on to your packagings for later. And here she is out of that packaging. Like, that face is great. The hair is very basic, but look at those shoes. I think that's a new mold, actually. Looking at it, I don't think we've seen these shoes before, so that's great. I'm always here for that. I am going to take the staples out of her head real quick and cut one of these out so we can remove her nice and gently. Oh, but there are little staples right in there. So remember, when you feel resistance, stop when it comes to these dolls, because they do like to hide staples for you. Okay. And then here she is outside of the outside of her plastic. So again, we do have a little headband. I'm not sure if she's stapled on. No, she's just got an elastic around her head, but I am going to take it off because I don't love those. There's a little bit of light rooting where that area would go, but it can be brushed back with her hairstyle. But we do get this piece quite often in our we do get this piece pretty often in the accessory packs in the past, so you can change this color up pretty easily. And then, so she is gorgeous. I love this look. She's giving me Rachel Zegler, the new girl from West Side Story, but a little tanner. But she is the same color as the Barbie style curvy doll. So if you wanted a more exciting face for her, this would be a pretty good match. Because I have heard people say that it's a very boring face for the new Barbie style doll, but that's okay. And I just want to fluff up her hair just a little bit, just to sort of get that out of the box hair kind of thing going. Yeah, there we go. And then her dress has got these really cute cap sleeves. It's a little bit of a salsa dress, I think. It's got a nice little gather here at the bust, and it is sort of like a crescent shape down here on the hem. It's not just pulled up. And then it is a stretch dress. So what we're gonna do, and those little cap sleeves can come off and it still holds up right, so it looks cute that way too, if you wanna do it like that. And here are her shoes, which I honestly think this is a new mold on these shoes. And I cannot figure out if she is supposed to be, I'm pretty sure she's on a tall body, but I cannot entirely tell. Let me see, let me compare her to a Ken. Okay, yeah, she's shoulder to shoulder with a Ken. I'm pretty sure she's on a tall body. It's not as easy to tell when you don't have a regular next to her, because they don't really change the proportions too much. But this is what the dress looks like on its own. It's very cute. It does have some stretch to it. I don't know if you'd be able to fit this on a curvy, but let's see. I'm gonna take these shoes off because they're gonna get in the way. But we're gonna go like this. We're gonna get her hand through. And then another one over here for her hand. Okay. So it can fit on the curvy dolls. Actually looks really cute on a curvy doll. You do see a little bit of that built-in panty line just because it's stretched really far, but it does fit, which I love. That's a lot of times I really appreciate when they do a stretch dress instead of a Velcro dress, just because a stretch dress doesn't go, doesn't seem to be as finicky as the Velcro dresses tend to be, but it's very cute. I like that. And again, here are those shoes. It's an open back, so you can see, and it does have a little bit of like a wicker weave to it, if you can see that. But very cute. And so let's see about this fashion pack. Because part of this, honestly, just looks like a recolor of the outfit that she's currently wearing. But we're going to give it a look anyway. And these are the new Barbie Loves the Ocean. So this is a made from recycled plastic, the dresses. So that's kind of a nice thing. It makes you feel a little bit better about the world. Just because, you know, at least they're trying to do something. But let's give it a look. So here is the outfit. Let me see. There's a bunch of little things. I'll use my nipper to get these. But okay. So this is what it looks like. So it does have a peep sleeve instead of the kind of off the shoulder. So you're gonna have that open, and it is a Velcro back. So that's how that would go. Let's try it on our tall Barbie and see what it looks like. Okay, almost. The problem with these is you kind of have to work around their arms, not quite as much as you can flex them into it with the Made to Move dolls that I prefer. Okay, and so that's what this one looks like on. So it's kind of cute. It's very, very sweet. Nothing too risque about it. Even on the tall Barbie, this is still mid-thigh that it comes down to. So very cute. And then it does have one of these again. So again, we have another one. This one is yellow to the other one's gold, but it's the same mold. And then, of course, we have our Barbie purse. This is like a beach bag. It does open a little bit, so you can put whatever you want in there, like a towel or something. I've seen this mold before, but not very often. But it's a very cute dress for her. Nothing too much to say about it. It's nice that it's made out of the recycled plastic. I always appreciate that. Again, I hold on to these bags so I can store things, because it just makes your life a lot easier when you're trying to find specific items. And so that's the dolls and the outfits that we got. So let's take a look at some of these shoe packs. So the outfit pack is $5. The big packs, like those three, are gonna be $4.95 each. So $5. And then the larger packs that like the Ken tuxedo comes in and the Barbie wedding dress, those are usually like $8, I want to say. But let's take a look at the shoes. Now the shoes aren't tied down to anything, which is always kind of nice. Oh, I spoke too soon. One of them is. Weird. These little mules are tied down with some little elastics. So these are our little purple mules. They're cute. You could repaint these pretty easily. You don't see that mold very often. Again, we've got some strappy sandals. There's a little flower on the side of those, which are cute but very basic. And then we've got these little boots that have sort of a wingtip to them, it looks like. Very cute. And then some flat-footed ones that are Converse. You guys can see those, yeah. So it's always nice to have more Converse. And then some sort of running shoes. Again, in a nice neon yellow. Now, as you can see, these have a bit of a heel to them compared to these, which are flat. So these are not the same shoes. But the shoe packs are $3 usually, which is kind of good considering you get 5 pairs of shoes. So you're not paying, $1 per pair, but just under. But they're very cute, and they will go with a lot of different outfits. And if you're a person like me that doesn't collect them for value, but for display or for fun, these are great shoes to repaint. And then we have this shoe pack, and let's take a closer look at some of these shoes. All right. Okay. And I'm going to take our little insert out. Now, there's nothing really on the back of these inserts like there is with the Barbie, where they show you off the other ones, which would be convenient if they showed you which ones were released at the same time. So in this set, we do get these fringe Grecian sandals. They're very cute. They're very... They are for an angled foot, which you can see a little bit. That one does not want to stay up for some reason. All right. And then we've got these little wedges. They are different than the other wedges that we got. Sorry. And they're very cute. They give me an apple pie vibe. These give me a little bit more of a vintage. They're a kitten heel, which we don't see a ton of in Barbie, and especially a closed-toed kitten heel. So that's kind of cool to have, because Barbie's a pretty big fan of peep toes. And then we've got another one of these types of shoes. These are very cute little Mary Janes, pretty much. But they're a wedge Mary Jane with a little bit of detailing on the front, like it would be gemstones or studs or something. So if you wanted to, you could paint those silver, and they would look pretty cool. And then we've got some low-rise Converse inspired ones, or maybe Puma. But these are actually kind of cool because these are transparent plastic, as you can see. So a cool kind of thing. And none of these are the same mold. So for $6 we got 10 pairs of completely unique shoes, which is kind of cool because that's not normally how the fashion packs work. With the shoes, usually they'll release one and it's kind of like recolors. But now I'm not going to say that those shoes aren't going to pop up other places, because as you guys might be able to tell, we do have a recolor of the Grecian sandals here in this pack in blue. And this one I think is like the summer fun one. I'm not sure. It just says fashions. That's the only problem with these, is I wish they gave the names to really kind of like discuss that are listed plainly on the packaging. But let's give it a look. So again, these are going to be $5. Even though they don't come with clothes, these are all of our accessories and things. And the thing that I love is all of these fashion packs that they've released in 2020 and 2021 have all come with masks for your Barbies, because even Mattel's kind of admitting that we're not really going to see the end of this pandemic for a while, probably. Now this one is shoved in there pretty tight. So let me try to get this open without breaking that zipper. And so I did see a couple of these that seemed like they were incomplete, or that stuff had been moved around. But here's everything that's inside of one. So we do have an ice cream cone, which is kind of cool. I like when we get Barbie food in these packs. And then we've got a little choker kind of thing. It's very cute. And then we've got a necklace. That's very cute. I think we've seen this mold before. And then we've got a bracelet that's got like a sunflower on it. That's kind of cute. Another necklace that spells out love, which is kind of fun. And then we've got a Barbie camera, which has a little bit of schmutz on it that will probably come off really easily with a little acetone. But that's a pretty detailed camera. And you see it's got the lens and the old style flash, and even on the back of it, it is fully molded, so it's got a digital read screen and buttons, and a control knob here on top, which is kind of nice. And then we've got these kind of groovy sunglasses, which I've seen a couple of times. I'm not super fan of the novelty sunglasses, but here's the mask for this one. It's a transparent purple, which is kind of fun. And then we do get one pair of shoes in this one, and it's a recolor of the Grecian sandals that we saw in the shoe pack in a like a baby blue. So kind of cool. So these are our two options that we've seen for those. And I think we did see these in an earlier fashion pack, but I am not sure if I'm misremembering that or not. And then we've got another one of these sort of beach bags that they like to give us, which is not coming off. Okay. So this is done with a tie-dye motif. These are kind of fun. Sometimes these designs come off, so you can just make them into basics, so they'll just look like that on both sides, and you can do your own designs or whatever. But sometimes they don't come off, I've noticed. Sometimes they don't come off easily, I should say, and I've had to repaint over them. Like this Barbie bag originally had flames over here, as you can see, and I had to just paint over them so it's not as obvious. But even still, when I do photography, I just cheat it back to the other side. And then we have one of these fringe circular purses with a little rainbow on it. Nothing on the back side. So very cute. Not really gonna match a ton of things though, which is my problem. I'm not big on statement purses. And then we have this one, which looks like our summer vacation bag, because it's got a little airplane pillow, which we have seen a couple of times now that they've put in our fashion packs, and they've put in the little the beach chair pack. But not a super fan of that mold, but it is kind of a fun little thing to have if you're doing a traveling Barbie or something like that. But here's everything outside of it. Let me tilt you guys down. I feel like I'm losing y'all in translation sometimes. So there's no cat that's colored on this one, so that's kind of nice. And then we've got a visor, which is very cute. But we also have these headphones, which I didn't think we were going to see outside of the Doll of the Year or Career of the Year dolls, which are kind of cool. They've got the Barbie on the side, and it's really molded. Like, there's even speakers here on the inside. Like, they don't cheap out on some of these new molds, which I love. And then we do have some little gold aviator sunglasses, which are very cute. These I would actually use on a doll, because they're very, like, of the moment. And we have another mask, which is more of like a hospital scrub blue, which is very cute. And then we have a watch with a regular style metal band kind of thing. Very cute. I wish that was in silver though. And then we have a suntan lotion, which is kind of fun. And I'm gonna just cut this one out. This is another camera that we have. This is I believe it's a Mica compared to a Nikon. A Leica. Leica? I can't remember what the brand is. But it's a sort of a retro camera. And then again, there's no digital screen back here. It's just the viewfinder. So that's kind of a cool thing. And this is not actually solid. It's a lapsable one, or a removable one. So you can put that on a Barbie neck with like big hair and not worry about how to stretch it over. And then we've got this bag, which is a little bit weird because they didn't paint the other side of it to match. So if you were going to use this, I would probably suggest painting the back of one. It doesn't open either, which is a little sad. No, it doesn't open. So this is a solid purse. It's very pretty. As you can see, there's actual flowers molded into the scarf. Again, here on the other side too. So kind of cool, but kind of also a little bit weird because you don't really have anywhere to put it. And we've got a Barbie passport. Open up on the inside, it's got nothing. All it would take is a little bit of white paper inside there to make that look a little bit better. But as far as comes with Barbie paper accessories, I never really save them because they don't do much. And then we do have these sort of slides. There's Barbie head on the bottom. And they're very cute. They're not a mold that we saw yet, so I'll give it to Mattel on that one. It's a new. And then our last one that we've got is, I guess, kind of like a country western one, but not entirely. But let's take a look at everything that's in it. I am excited about these gold cowboy boots. I'm a little sad the gold cowboy boots don't come in the shoe pack, because I would rather buy multiple shoe packs than have a ton of these other smaller accessories. But let's give it a look. Okay, so here it is outside of the plastic. See, those gold cowboy boots are super cute. Up top, we've got a little bracelet that's got studs on it. It's a little weird when they do those in solid colors. And then we have one of these, which is another little bracelet. It's like a stacked bracelet though, so that's kind of fun. Sorry y'all, my allergies are acting up if you can hear me heavy breathing. I've been sick all week too. And then this one does not want to let go of these glasses. So we got star glasses that are in a transparent orange. So again, not my favorite when it comes to glasses when they do them in weird patterns. And then we do have one of these, which is a little hair ribbon that we saw a lot in the Applewood Farms, I want to say, is what that series was called. The farm Barbies. And then we have another little chain with a star on it. Nice part about these is the chains are really well molded and they're not really super attached to these stars, so you can just chop them off if you want just a regular chain. And now we have another face mask, which is again in a hospital blue, but this is more of this one is more seafoam and this one is more robin's egg blue, I guess. But we do have 3 different colors of mask, which is nice because that way you can match your mask to your doll. And then this one we have is a belt that has a cactus on it. Now we did see this one before, so I'm not super impressed with this. We saw that on a Fashionista doll, and I thought it was weird on the Fashionista doll too. Who's wearing a cactus belt buckle? That's what I want to know. But we have one of these, which is like a pearl headband, which is kind of cute. This might actually be, I think this might actually be a belt. Yeah, I think this is a belt. Let's see. Okay, yeah, that's a belt. Okay, that's cute. That's actually very cute on this dress. It matches very well. So that's kind of cute. So we got 2 different belts. And then we've got this sort of collar. It's very cute. This would look kind of cool on one of our darker skin Barbies to really bring out the colors and the details like that. But I would change the top on this, of course. But it's got a very cool look, a very Wakanda kind of look, I feel like. I feel like I could see Nakia wearing that. And then I'm going to show you guys this bag. It does have some paisley design on it. Again, it's only on the one side, like that flame bag I showed you. So because this is not molded, this might actually come off easier. But I don't know. It's very cute. Again, this is a solid bag. It doesn't open, as you can see. But these are nice because they're heavy enough to like stay on the arms. So now let's take a look at these cowboy boots. So these are the cowboy boots. As we can see, there is some detailing on these. Again, we've got our Barbie on the bottom, some rose detailing, even detailings on the top of the shoe. You can see the stitching where it's supposed to be. These are really cute. I am pleasantly surprised as a Texas guy to see these cowboy boots. Now we just need, I would pair these with some of the jeans that came with like the original Made to Move wheelchair Barbies. The Nikki and Barbie were both wearing the same outfit. But very cute. And so that is the end of our haul for today. I did also pick up the new Ken outfit, but I have the Barbie Looks Ken coming today, fingers crossed. So I'm gonna review that outfit with him. So as always, thanks for watching. And if you have any questions, leave them in the comments. If you liked it, leave me a like. And as always, follow along for more fun unboxings. Bye, y'all.